This is Zoe with 2A for today. I'm here at Houston NRA 22 with a group of very colorful and fascinating gun culture characters. This is Tactical Karl.
Boom! It's Tactical Karl.
And Mrs. Tactical Karl.
And I'm Candi Rose. How y'all doing?
Outstanding. Now, you know, gun culture is an interesting mix, and you guys represent that interesting mix. What are you doing here today?
So I'm a firearms instructor, self-defense instructor, and also Instagram
And law enforcement.
And Army veteran and all that good stuff. And I'm here to check out some of the new equipment, some of the new things that they got rocking and rolling, and tools that I can empower people to be better, stronger, and safer in the world, because that's what they are. They're tools. They're tools to keep us safe against evil that the other side don't want to talk about. I don't know if you saw just last night, a dude pulled out an AR-15 style weapon system, started shooting at a crowd. A female pulled out her Glock. She put multiple rounds inside of that subject, put him down, killed him dead, where he belongs to be when you pull guns on people.
Charleston, West Virginia. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know if y'all covered that, but I just wanted to say that was amazing. But she used the tools that we carry every single day to make things happen.
Yeah.
The only thing that can stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy or girl with a gun.
Outstanding.
Absolutely, yeah. And I do the same thing. I do content creation, product reviews. Just sold my house in the city last year, about 20 acres out in the country, built my own range. Do a lot of training with veterans and get dirty. It's civilian tactical combat training and with these guys, and whatever I can learn, if I can just get a little sliver of what they've got, their knowledge, then I'm better than most people. So, most, I would say, individuals, and I just try to be the best, trained patriot that I can be. It's a lot of fun. The community is a lot of fun. We get to meet a lot of really awesome people of all different colors, if you haven't noticed. Here.
And she's a mom, so she keeps her daughter safe.
I am. I'm a single mom to a 12-year-old daughter. She shoots as well, and just picked up a little gun for her from Taurus. So that's coming for her, and she trains right now with a .22 rifle, but this one is a sweet little handgun from Taurus, so pretty excited about that.
Outstanding. Yeah. On my show, we highlight defensive saves. We call them the 2A for today modern militiamen and modern militia woman. So we are big on everyday carry and also teaching the citizen militia tactically. Because if you're in a neighborhood and you got a couple of people that don't even know what to shoot or not shoot at, then you're in trouble. Talk to us a little bit about training and tactical training.
That's why you need to know what your backdrop is. If I have to, let's just say, crazy Joe the ragman, you can curse on this or no?
We prefer not to, but that's okay.
Let's say crazy Joe the ragman over there started taking fire. He started firing upon us, and we have multiple people there. What do you do in that situation? Do you return fire? Do you just get on the ground and get shot? At that moment, what do you do to stop evil? Those are things that you need to think about before it happens. What do I need to do? What if you're not the news person you said you was, and you pull out a weapon system on me right now? What exactly do I need to do? What if this is a bomb and not a microphone? How can my wife quickly get her dagger through your throat or whatever we need to do to safely do this? So it's the mindset and the thought process that you always need to be thinking, what if? So when it happens quick. It's like boom, and it's happening.
Muscle memory.
Exactly. So
that's why I'm a big proponent for women doing a lot of training as well, because we aren't always like I don't always have him behind me, protecting me, looking out. I go to the store, I go and do things, I move around, and I need to be able to protect myself, protect my loved ones, take care of my family. I mean, him being in law enforcement, he leaves whenever there's the sky is falling. Yeah. And I'm holding down my house. I also am holding down my neighborhood. My neighbors know that, this is our plan, this is what we do. So it is important for us as women as well to take it into mind that having a gun is not just a guy thing. It is a life thing. It's a safety thing.
Yeah, and the best thing about training in these environments is that you get really, really comfortable with your weapon. And so, when I first started shooting, I would go out and shoot it, every now and then, and I would have dreams where I couldn't, figure out how to pull the trigger and stuff. But now I don't have to think about it, and it's I don't second guess myself, and I can do things in like the cold, miserable rain and the hot heat, and roll around on the ground and reload with my offhand and shoot and keep moving while casings are hitting me from the left and the right, and there's these loud flashes and bangs, and I mean, it's like real life chaos that's going on, and it just gets you ready and more comfortable with your weapon. And as a single mom and as a female, we have no chance to ever defend ourselves from a man, and that's why we need to be able to have the right to protect ourselves.
You can have that thing, but you also have to have force multipliers and different things like that. That firearm is that force multiplier. Even as combat experience and all this good stuff, I still don't want to sit here and fight you hand to hand, because I can break my hand. What happens? I break my hand. Now I'm out of work for 6 months. I done lost $10,000 because I didn't punch this guy in the head. So why not take a can of pepper spray, OC this guy, and get the party over with? Because people always think about the gun is not going to be your first go-to, because what if you got some butt-naked individual yelling and screaming, and like, is he an imminent threat right now? Does it reach the criteria that we need to use deadly force at that moment? So non-lethal, knowing something, or what if the individual's taking that gun? What if that gun has a catastrophic malfunction and you're doing that situation? There's multiple things that takes place that you need to be able to do.
So it's not just gun culture. We're talking about community defense culture. We're
Absolutely.
talking about preparation for knowing how to clear a jam, how to transition. What the kinds of things that you will not know until you're in a situation where you need to know it, right?
And that's the problem right there. So people go, oh, I'm ready for it. Are you really ready for it? Have you trained to that level to be up there where you think it doesn't just stop with the guns, it goes into medical. If I can make a hole, I need to be able to plug a hole at the same time. It goes into situational awareness, vehicle assault, inside of your home. Anybody can go to the range, sit in a square box, and go pow, 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 take their magazine out and stick it on the thing and be like, oh yeah, this is my Colt 1911.
Holes of paper.
Yeah. I'm like, have you ever moved with this firearm? Have you ever, oh, my gun don't jam?
It's like going to the dealership and sitting in the car like, oh yeah, I could totally
Mario Andretti.
I can totally drive this thing. Yeah, I got this. Like, have you taken it out on the road? Have you merged in traffic? Have you, switched lanes on the freeway? Have you turned across incoming traffic? There's so many things that you don't know.
Tell me how to turn the lights on right now.
Right. There's so many things that you don't know until you get out there and you use the tools.
And that's the type of stuff that we provide in training and different things like that. Her being a civilian, getting that information, that knowledge from people that's been there and done that is great. Her being married to me, she don't have a choice but to be a gunfighter. There's no choice.
I liked guns before we met, honey.
But you wasn't gunfighting.
On our first date, I did shoot right at the bullseye.
You did. You shooting today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been shooting. We went to the primary arms event on Thursday. That was a lot of fun. Went to Staccato afterwards, shot all their guns. I mean, let's go. I'm ready to shoot, I'm always ready to shoot.
Right,
The community's so awesome, and there's always so much to learn. So just when you think, I imagine this is how golfers feel when they get like a good game and then they go back and then they're like, and then they have like a horrible day because they didn't do what they're supposed to do. But just when you think, I got it down, I know exactly what I need to do, then you go get your behind kicked again, and you learn something new, and it's great. It's great for like the mentality of it all, but it's great for the connections too, and
I'm teaching you, if you're learning how to stay alive. We're not learning how to freaking bake cookies around here. So you go through, it might be a little intense, but I've literally had 14 students that get in gunfights, including myself, and win, and dominate the fight. We're not baking cookies. It's going crazy. There's smoke.
You want to live long enough to bake the cookies.
Exactly.
You didn't hear the gunshot.
Exactly. No, you
when
don't.
you pull the trigger.
No, you don't.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, you don't. Real world experience.
Look at the gun like.
Real world experience. That's why I was like, you get on it. As much as I put over probably in a year, probably 100,000 rounds downrange, minimum.
That's good training.
And even with that, I still was like, fuck this motherfucker. Is it working? So that just goes to show you can never train too much.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever shot a gun without your ears in, but it hurts. But in real life experiences, if you ain't hearing it, then there's something going on because it's loud.
What happens is your body goes into a mode. Your body is telling itself audio exclusion. It needs to shut down immediately. So boom, 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 boom. I go engage and shoot this guy. My brain is like, hey, ears, stop working ears right now. Yeah. Focus. My eyes. I'm literally focusing in. That's why they call it tunnel vision, because the oxygen is going through. You are literally seeing what you need to see. That's why people go, oh, it went in slow motion when it happened. Yeah. I can see the shell casing fly. It's because your body is saying, hey, idiot, if you don't do this right now, we're going to die.
Yeah.
So every single piece of my body is going to be working.
Colonel Grossman told us a story up there about someone that had actually done something very similar in a gunfight, and as they're falling back, they could see the bullet go over their head and hit their hair. That's intense, right?
Exactly.
But these are the kind of things that I'm sure you guys are training people to be prepared for, because in this world we live in, and we got to have the bulletproof mind. We got to be able to make decisions that are under great pressure and not mess up, because it's life or death. And it's not just life or death for us, for other people too.
Exactly. Yeah. You have to be on it. You have to be that warrior when that situation kicks off. We got a lot of cool guys and cool gals in this community that just do it for likes. Yeah. They don't even carry. Yeah. They do it to look cool. They do it for the gram. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it on that note.
It's not about looking cool. It's about knowing how to use your weapon and making sure that you can protect yourself and your family.
I had a Navy SEAL
innocent
tell
civilians.
Me that. They said you gotta look cool while you're doing it at the same time. If you look cool, you act cool, then you're cool and nobody will mess with you. So you got the pants on, the purse on. But see, it's functional though. Everything works. And it can unzip and get jiggy with it. It's even fashionable with the colors and how unique it is. You got a good solid belt on that won't freaking rip. As you see, I just grabbed the hell out these leather pants and they work. Yeah. Working pockets, all these things. The fanny pack to get the gun out.
These are actually pants made for training. So because a lot of us like to run around in these kind of pants because they're comfortable, they feel good. This actually holds your belt, so you can put all your magazine clips on there, and you can put your gun and everything, and you got places for your knives and your phone over here. I'm a big fan of these ones, Candi. Yep.
Use your code. Put your code out there.
Right.
You got your code?
I got a code.
All right.
So if you're not already training or have a favorite person that you like to train with, come out and train the Tactical Karl. We're in Houston, but we also travel, and you can find them on Instagram at @tactical_Karl with a K. The King.
Yes.
I'm on Instagram at the Candi Rose, Candi with an I. So I don't do any training. I actually go and train with the veterans. So that's my thing. But look me up and let's connect, and then come out to these events. This is what makes it fun. We have all these social media friends, and then we get to come to these events and actually meet them in person, make connections, make friends, grow the community. It's a lot of fun.
Outstanding. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining us. 2A for today. This is Zoe. We'll see you next time.
Boom.